You know, sometimes when you get a new northern neighbor, things get lost in translation, and I just don't always understand what my neighbors are saying to me. Like when Betty Sue's husband stands at the fence and he watches me when I'm standing out in my yard trying to get me some sun, and I'm drinking me a soda or a drink of water, and he looks at me with them joy eyes from Friends. I know, I speak the language, I have watched them sitcoms. He's doing the how you doing eyes. I know he is. I can speak that language too, son. And I thought, well, I'm going to make that man just lose it over me. And when I flung that 50-pound bag of grain over one shoulder and that 30-pound bag of dog food over the other, and I meandered on over to the barn to put it up, I thought for sure he'd lose his crap. He'd think I was the crap on a cracker. And I turned around, he wasn't even looking at me no more. He had run inside his house. Betty soon come to the fence that evening. She said, come over here. I said, okay, what's going on? She said, you know, my husband wants to know when you lifted weights. I said, Betty Sue, honey, I have never lifted weights. Well, never proper lifted weights. Now, my brother used to lift weights to the football team. And, you know, sometimes I'd have to stay after school, too, because Mama only had that one vehicle and them 3 jobs. And, you know, math, that just don't add up. And I'd have to wait sometimes. And then boys would say, hey, let's see if she can do this, too. And, you know, I never got as good at the boys. But I did get up to around 150 in the bench press and around 600 something on that leg machine. But, you know, I never proper done it. I never tried. And Betty Sue said, my God, woman, women ain't supposed to lift weights like that. I said, Betty Sue, why not? It really helped when I was putting up to the back and putting up the hay and doing all my garden work and dealing with cattle. It came in quite handy. I said, so tell me, you know, why we don't lift weights like that? Why we women ain't supposed to? She said, honey, because we don't want shoulders like yours. When I daggone Betty Sue, what's wrong with my shoulders? I happen to like them. Apparently, this is not what women want. I happen to think I look pretty. I happen to think my muscles are pretty. And I happen to think Betty Sue's husband thinks they are too, but he ain't gonna tell her. I ordered just like, you know, a couple hundred extra pound of horse feed next week just to pack it in so I could watch. We're fixing to find out what Betty Sue's husband thinks about my shoulders. And you know something? She may be tall, but if I need to kick out a woman's honey, and I will stand on a stump and do it.